Whoa, you should make it dark forever as you oh so lovingly torture me. Claw my eyes out so I can't see. I'm fine. Hey everybody, it's Soul. I'm back. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah, howdy. Very sorry that it took me until 8:30 p.m. at night to get to doing the daily peak. But it is still today. That being said, I will be doing what is technically tomorrow's peak, so oh, no worries, Pyrite. It'd be like that. Also, you turned up before Botrix, so you don't get to exist on the stream. It will not acknowledge you. Lovely meeting Marcy, though. I was hoping that, I was hoping I could, like, talk to a couple people. I was not sure who was online still, so... But it's, like, the window in which people are the most on the server is, like, 5 to 8 p.m. for me, and that's also the window in which most people are in which I am the most getting dinner. So Mercy's great. Also, I had a 4-hour nap starting at like 3 p.m. So I'm fine. Yeah, everyone I've like met, everyone that's joined the Prospectors so far has been amazing. It's great. Nah. It's good to have a true tailor around instead of Pyrite, who is my pocket multiplayer friend. Tell me my link? I don't know what that means. Hold on, I'm gonna take my shirt off. And I'm putting a different one on. I just realized that I'm sweaty. Voz chat? I have no idea what that is. I mean, voice chat? No, I do solo games for the Daily Peak. Discord? I Pirate calling me out for stripping live on air. It's more acceptable because I am uh not a webcam streamer. For my Discord. Well, if you join up with the Prospectors Guild over on the Shadow Realms Vintage Story server, You will definitely get to talk to me face to face. Or there is a chance if you join my community Discord server. Jesus, why do I have 9 notifications now? Why does everyone want to be whitelisted? It's not even that. It's only 4 of these are tickets. And why have I been added in the main discussion? Oh, Rascati was asking who has interacted with Langstreths. Ah, shit, there's supposed to be server testing going on. There's an open general ticket that is just kind of like not in the right category. Okay. Arlie, I have no idea what you think you're achieving here. But I am gonna go ahead and shove you in timeout because I play Peak. I am a Peak streamer. I am playing Peak. I don't play Roblox. I don't know what you think I do. And I don't need people out here spamming my chat. I have no idea what that was. I only put them in timeout for 10 minutes. You know. They might leave anyway because they seem to enjoy spamming. And yeah. But no, I don't know what that is. I mean, I know what Roblox is. I don't know why you think I'm gonna swap over my whole stream for that? I don't play Roblox. What? What about my stream makes people think that I want to be, like, invited to play games with random people on the internet? I am in a vintage story server for socializing. Which, it's not necessarily the best way to socialize with people, but it's pretty good. I'm in my fucking transgender anarchist commune. Yeah. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing alright. I am super late to doing the Daily Peak today, for which I apologize. I woke up later than I intended. And then I'm gonna keep that in my hotbar, I think, just in case. It's a little funny to be able to sit over on the EU server while NA has a fit again. Yeah, this is a pretty regular situation. Also, I got an at that the testing server is ready to go, which, I mean, I would love to help Ross test things, but I have made an oath. But yeah, today I woke up late because I woke up at like 9 or something. I had hair appointments at 11. They're like half an hour away, so I had to get up, get dressed, all that kind of shit. And then yeah, by the time that I was like anywhere close to being stream presentable, it was like 10:30 and we had to go. And like I carpool, so But my hair has been dyed a bright shade of pink. I was forcefully abducted away to Olive Garden. And then I fully had a 4-hour nap when I wasn't intending to. I was intending to go down for maybe half an hour. But no, no. Schedule maintenance for your equipment, or your equipment will schedule the maintenance for you. You know, I do a lot of lying face down, just kind of groaning into a pillow. And like I've come online pretty dead before, but you know. Like, it wouldn't be my first time streaming while I'm basically a zombie, but yeah, I prefer not to. I was like, okay, I'll get home from hair appointments. It'll be like 2 p.m. or whatever. It's a little late, but it's still generally like, yeah. I will just have a little lay down, and then I'll be ready to 4 hours later. And then I had to walk my dog. And of course, I hopped onto the Shadow Realms Vintage Story server. Everyone joined the Shadow Realms Vintage Story server. I run my the Anarchist Guild on the EU branch. Which is actually brand new, fun fact. It's one of those things that I didn't like process initially, but the EU branch did not exist before this like season of the server. It was just the NA branch. So they're like just getting EU started. They are rapidly expanding the staff team because they kind of thought like, I mean, you know, Saturdays are your tightest morning schedule and it still takes you half an hour to get up and to the bus. Then breakfast is ahead at a cafe on the other end of the bus journey. Lovely. You know, EU server for Shadow Realms is super new. Mostly because like they're rapidly trying to get more staff because their thought was like, okay, we've got one server up, we know how to run it, so we shouldn't need that many more people for the second server. And then cut to the second server. Hi, Jake. But yeah, it's a whole time. How many EU players could there be, Michael? 10? Yeah. Their hope was also that some of the overflow from the NA server would go to the EU server. But because of the way it's structured, like you have to make a choice between the NA and EU servers. So no way that was gonna happen. Because people are gonna want to like stick with the people that they already know and not, you know, migrate to a whole new server basically unprompted. And it's not like they offered like a reward package or anything, so it's not like they were like, hey, get a head start package on the EU if you want to switch over. Like, nah, they just yeah. Absolutely sucks, Jake. I wish you the best. How many people are there in the EU, Michael? 10? Yeah, no, I recently met with the head of the server, Riscotti. doing the like volunteer event coordinator the interview. Because I'm an event coordinator now. By the way, that goes on my resume. Helped on a volunteer basis, helped running notable events for a community of over 1,000 people. That goes on the resume. I'm just kind of guessing 1,000. I don't actually know how many members Shadow Realms has. I hope it's around there. Flares are not only useful in co-op. I've just passed out, haven't I? Sorry, I tabbed out for a second. So, flares are needed at the peak of the mountain to call in the helicopter. And I think it's like Ascent 3, maybe? That makes it so flares no longer spawn at the top of the mountain. So you need to bring your own. And the only one that you can find consistently is the one at the goddamn plane. So you gotta carry it the whole time. Yeah, sure, I guess we'll take a rope spool. Why not? But yeah, it's one of the challenges of the ascents. Yeah. You need a flare at the top, and the only place you can consistently get it is the very bottom. So it goes with you the whole goddamn way. As you oh so lovingly torture me. Claw my eyes out so I can't see. That's nowhere near how the song sounds, by the way. I'm adding some, like, 80s glam rock flair to that. Guess what? I am so curious. I am, the God's most curious little crow. I don't know what I'm talking about. You're in on a few inside jokes. Hell yeah. You'll love to see it. Socializing's the best. I'm sitting here, like a goddamn puppy wagging my tail. Socializing's the best. I'm having a very bright afternoon for whatever reason. I feel like usually I'm more worn out than anything at the end of the day, but I'm doing pretty great. I think it's the fact that my hair's pink again. Because I've been keeping it dull because I've been stewing in my own paranoia. It's one of those things. But like I have been talking to Corvia, and I feel like I have like met a lot of very safe people in the Prospectors and like socialized in my community enough that I can be like, I can be hot pink without an issue. Despite the fact that the US just passed legislation to allow ICE to just kind of pick you up for looking too transgender. So, you know. They ain't even, like, pretending that it's, just immigrants anymore. It ain't 5:45 p.m. for me, buddy. It's 8:48. And that's because I had a really busy morning. I woke up late. I had a hair appointment basically first thing. That's why my hair is pink now. As I mentioned offhandedly just a minute ago. Then I went out to lunch with my mom and grandma. And then, when I got home, I was pretty tired, so I was like, okay, I'll lay down for like a half-hour nap. It'll be fine. And then 4 hours later, I do my best. On the bright side, I am absolutely bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and like ready to groove on the peak. Like, I might make it to the peak today. I am absolutely chipper. This may also mean that I need to do, like, zombie mode or something. I need to do one of my modded challenges next time, just because it's not, like, in the morning, just because it ain't fair. I've seen the peak today. I've seen what it looks like. So I'm gonna have to add additional challenge, tomorrow morning. It happens. It's mostly just, like, as long as you're having fun, you know? That is supposed to be the point. Not like of streaming, of life. It's the whole end goal is you're supposed to have fun. Me fucking, roundhousing Mitch McConnell. We're supposed to be having fun, goddammit. Oh, fuck. Really? Ah! Okay. That's entirely on me. Your EP? Well, I have just finished the daily peak. You no longer need to stay up for me. You can eep. It absolutely was. Thank you, Jake. Lovely. Well, I guess this means that I probably won't need to do an additional challenge tomorrow morning. Because I only saw the shore. Okay. Yeah. I was trying to go from one vine to the other vine, and then I forgot that I had a fairy lantern in my backpack, and by the time I remembered, I didn't have enough time to light it. So, what can you do? Anyways. Thanks to everybody who's tuned in. I appreciate your viewership. I will see all of you guys in, like, 12 hours exactly. Maybe a little more, but, like, roughly 12 hours. Bye.